Hi everyone. Today in this video we are going to discuss the steroids and their nomenclature. Steroidal nucleus is having a basic structure like this, and you can observe that here 3 rings of the 6-member ring system is going to be attached with a 5-member ring system. So this 5-member ring system is nothing but the cyclopentane, so we can call it as a cyclopentano because it is going to be fused, and it is going to be fused with a phenanthrene like nucleus, but which is saturated completely. So we can call this as perhydro phenanthrene. So steroid nucleus can be called as a cyclopentano perhydro phenanthrene nucleus because it is obtained from the fusion of the cyclopentane ring as well as the perhydro phenanthrene ring. Now let us see the numbering of the steroidal ring systems. First we have to start the numbering from here, and we can continue the numbering to the 2 rings which are present in the horizontal lane. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. In the polycyclic ring systems, we are not giving the numbering to the bridgeheads or fusion atoms, but here we are giving the numbering to the bridgeheads. So this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In this way, we have completed the numbering to these 2 rings which are horizontally fused. Now let us go with the next ring. This is 11, 12, 13. But we are going to give the numbering in a S shape. So this is 13 and this is 14, 15, 16 and 17. So this is the numbering to this steroidal ring system. Now this basic steroidal nucleus is having the 17 carbons. So this is a C17 steroidal nucleus. Now let us see the angular methyl groups. To this steroidal nucleus, we can add the methyl groups at the angular positions to increase the chain length. For example, one of the methyl group can be attached here, and this methyl group can be numbered as a 18 carbon, and another methyl group can be attached here. This is the 19th carbon. So here we are coming from the upward to the downward. So whatever the methyl group attached at the cyclopentano ring is the 18, and other methyl group is the 19. Now let us see the side chain at the 17th position. Let us see how we can give the numbering in the steroidal nucleus if it is having the 29 carbons. So this is the structure of a steroid having the 29 carbons, and already we have seen this is the 17th carbon, and angular methyl groups are given the numbering 18 and 19. Then we can continue the numbering from 20 to the side chain. So this is the 20. After that we have to give the numbering 21 to this carbon, and this carbon is attached by the alpha portion to the side chain. Then we can continue 22, 23, 24, 25 and here 26 and 27. In this way, we can continue the numbering in the side chain up to the 27 carbons. Then the remaining carbons which are attached at the 24 position can be numbered as 28 and 29. So this is the numbering system for the steroids having the 29 carbons. But according to the IUPAC, there is a little changing in this numbering system. For example, if you consider the 29 carbon steroidal nucleus, so this is a 29 carbon steroidal ring. Now already we have seen we have given the numbering to the side chain like 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So all these are seen. But whatever the numbering we are given to the 28 and 29 are not considered in the IUPAC, and they are considered as the side chains attached to the 24th position, and they are denoted as 24-1 and 24-2. So according to the IUPAC, we are giving the numbering up to the 27 only, and the other 2 carbons can be represented as 24-1 and 24-2. So this is a little change according to the IUPAC numbering. Now let us see what are the number of carbons and what is the name of the ring system. So the basic ring system is having the 17 carbons, and that ring can be called as gonane. And 18 carbons, it can be called as estrane. 19 carbon, it can be called as androstane. You can see that these nucleus are going to differ by 1, 17, 18, 19. So you can easily remember there is a gonane, estrane and androstane. Then after the 19, we are not going with the 20, we are jumping to the 21. 21 is the pregnane. Then 24, we are again jumping to the 24, that is cholane. 27, cholestane. And here you can see these are going to differ by 3. The previous one they are going to differ by 1, and here they are going to differ by 3. 21, 24, 27, which are the pregnane, cholane, cholestane. PCC, pregnane, cholane, cholestane. Then we can have, if you have the steroids which are not present in the humans but they can be present in the animals and plants. So 28 is the ergostane, and 29 is the stigmastane. In this way, we can give the name of the nucleus based on the number of carbons present in the steroidal ring. Now let us see how these steroidal ring systems are present in the different types of steroids. For example, estrane nucleus is present in the estrogens, and androstane is present in the androgens like the testosterone. Similarly, pregnane nucleus is present in the progesterones as well as is also present in the corticosteroids. These corticosteroids are of two types, glucocorticoids as well as mineralocorticoids. Similarly, another nucleus, cholane, is present in the bile acids and cholestane is present in the cholesterol. Ergostane is present in the ergosterol and stigmastane is present in the stigmasterol. In this way, different types of steroidal nucleus are present in the different types of steroidal compounds. So now let us see the different types of steroidal nucleus and how they are going to be modified to produce the different types of steroidal compounds. First one is the C17 steroids. We have already seen this is a basic nucleus of the steroidal ring which is having the 17 carbons. This nucleus is called as gonane, but there is no compound is present with the gonane nucleus and it can be modified to produce the estranes as well as the progestanes. Second one is the C18 steroids. So C18 steroids are having the basic nucleus like this, and here you can observe because of the one angular methyl group, these are having the 18 carbons, and this nucleus is called as estrane. This estrane is present in the various types of estrogens. So let us see the first structure of the estrogen. This is the estrone. In this estrone, you can see that the estrane nucleus is somewhat modified such that the first ring is converted into an aromatic ring. You can observe the 3 double bonds are present, and because of presence of 3 double bonds within a single cycle, now this ring system becomes aromatic in nature. And apart from this aromatization, it is also having a OH group at the 3rd position and a ketone group at the 17th position. This ketone group is going to be identified with the suffix "-one" within the name. So estrone indicates having a ketone at the 17th position. Similarly, another estrogen is the estradiol. In the estradiol, again we can observe a OH group at the 3rd position, but at the 17th position, instead of the ketone group, it is converted to alcohol group. So estradiol, it is having the 2 hydroxyl groups, that is a diol group, so which is at the 3rd position as well as the 17th position. And another estrogen is the estriol. Now in the estriol, the OH groups are present at the 3rd position as well as at the 17th position. And apart from these 2 OH groups, an extra OH group is present at the 16th position, which is attached by alpha linkase. So a 16 alpha hydroxyl group is present along with the dihydroxy groups. So totally it is having the 3 hydroxyl groups. That's why it is called as estriol. Estriol is having the 3 hydroxyl groups at the 3rd, 16th and 17th positions. So these are the 3 estrogens which are derived from the estrane nucleus, but this estrane nucleus is going to be modified such that the first ring is going to be aromatized by introduction of 3 double bonds. Third type of steroids are the C19 steroids. And this is one of the C19 steroid, and you can observe it is having the androstane nucleus, and one of this hormone is the testosterone. Again here this androstane nucleus is going to be modified at the different positions. 3rd position it is having a ketone group, 4th position it is having a double bond, and 17th position it is having a alcohol group. So testosterone is coming from the androstane, but this androstane is having a double bond at the 4th position, so it can be called as androstane. So testosterone can be written as androst-4-ene because double bond is present at the 4th position. Androst-4-ene 17-beta-ol. The 17th position hydroxyl group is attached by beta linkase, so 17-beta-ol, and 3rd position ketone group is there, so which can be denoted as 3-one. So testosterone is the androst-4-ene 17-beta-ol 3-one. That is the testosterone. And 4th type of steroids are the C21 steroids. So this is one of the C21 steroids, and they are having the pregnane nucleus, and here one of the hormone is the progesterone. And here you can observe that it is having the 21 carbons, and at the 3rd position it is having a ketone group as well as 20th position another ketone group, so it is having a 320 dione, and 4th position just like the testosterone it is also having a double bond. So progesterone is nothing but the progest-4-ene 320 dione. Similarly, corticosteroids, one of the corticosteroid is the cortisone. In this cartosone, we can observe the ketone groups at the 3rd position, 11th position as well as the 20th position. So just like the progesterone, it is also having the ketone groups at the 3rd and 20th position, but apart from this, it's also having a ketone group at the 11th position. And again, it's having a 4th position, a double bond just like the progesterone. But apart from this, it is having a hydroxyl group at the 17th position, which is attached by alpha linkase, and another hydroxyl group at the 21st position within the side chain. In this way, cartosone is having the 3 ketone groups at the 3rd, 11 and 20th positions and 2 hydroxyl groups at the 17th and 21 positions. Similarly, another corticosteroid is the hydrocortisone. In the hydrocortisone, because the prefix hydro indicates one of the ketone group is converted into a hydroxyl group. You can observe here at the 11th position, ketone group is converted to hydroxyl group. So hydrocortisone is a reduced form of the cortisone where the ketone group at the 11th position is converted into hydroxyl group. Similarly, another one is the aldosterone. Aldosterone is one of a mineralocorticoid. Again, this aldosterone is having the pregnane nucleus, but if we compare with the glucocorticoids, it is having a OH group at the 11th position and an aldehyde group at the 18th position. This OH group and aldehyde groups can be combined to form a cyclic form. So aldosterone may be present as an open chain as well as in the closed form at the 11th and 18th positions. Next one is the C24 steroids. So this is a C24 steroid. You can see the side chain is somewhat increased, and these are having the cholane nucleus. So cholane nucleus will give the bile acids. So one of the bile acid is the cholic acid. And you can easily observe the side chain is having the carboxylic acid. So it is acidic in nature, which is identified by its suffix acid. And it is having the OH groups at the different positions, 3rd position, 7th position and 12th position. All these OH groups are attached by alpha linkase. So cholic acid can be written as 3,7,12 trihydroxy cholane 24-oic acid, because the carboxylic acid is present at the terminal, that is the 24th position. So it is a cholane 24-oic acid. And here we should not confuse this with the cholestane. Cholestane is given the cholesterol, but cholane is given the cholic acids. This cholic acid is the primary bile acid, which is responsible for the sequestering of the fatty acids. Similarly, another bile acid is the chenodeoxycholic acid. This is having the OH group at the 3rd position as well as the 7th position, but it is not having a OH group at the 12th position. So it is having the hydroxyl groups only at the 3rd and 7th positions. So that's why chenodeoxycholic acid can be written as 3,7-dihydroxy cholane 24-oic acid. Again, chenodeoxycholic acid is a primary bile acid. From these primary bile acids, now we can get the secondary bile acids, and this is one of the secondary bile acid. This is the deoxycholic acid. Now this structure is having the OH groups at the 3rd position as well as at the 12th position, but it is not having the OH group at the 7th position. So deoxycholic acid is the 3,12-dihydroxy cholane 24-oic acid. And this deoxycholic acid is obtained from the primary bile acids, so it is a secondary bile acid. Similarly, another secondary bile acid is the lithocholic acid. Lithocholic acid is having the OH group only at the 3rd position, and is the 3-hydroxy cholane 24-oic acid, and since it is derived from the primary bile acids, it is a secondary bile acid. In this way, bile acids are having the C24 steroidal ring, and they are derivatives of the cholane nucleus. Next one is the C27 steroids. So this is a C27 steroid, and the name of the nucleus is the cholestane. So this is one of the lipid that is present in the plasma membrane. This is the cholesterol. And in this cholesterol, you can observe the OH group at the 3rd position, which is attached by beta linkase. And it is having a double bond at the 5th position. In the androgens and the progesterones, the double bond is present at the 4th position, but in the cholesterol, it is present at the 5th position. So this is the cholesterol. So it can be written as cholest 5-ene 3-beta-ol. So it is having the double bond at the 5th position and OH group at the 3rd position. Cholesterol is one of the important lipid in the mammalian cells, but in the fungal cells, another lipid is present, that is the ergosterol. So this ergosterol is a C28 steroid. That means it's not a C27. cholesterol is C27 but ergosterol is C28. You can observe an extra CH3 group at this side chain. That's why it is having the C28 nucleus. And the name of the nucleus is the ergostane, which is modified at the different positions. Third position, it is having the OH group just like in the cholesterol, and fifth position is having the double bond. But apart from this, it is having another double bond at the 7th position as well as at the 22nd position. So ergosterol can be written as it is a ergosta 5722 triene 3 beta ol. So that is the ergosterol. Next one is the C29 steroids. In the plants, we can observe the C29 steroids. So this is the stigmasterol. Stigmasterol is having the stigmastane nucleus, which is having the 29 carbon steroidal ring. And here you can observe that at the 24th position, it is having the 2 carbon ethyl side chain. So 27 plus 2, it becomes 29. And again, it is having the third position OH group attached by beta linkase. Fifth position, a double bond is present, and 22nd position and the double bond is present. So stigmasterol is the stigmasta 522 diene 3 beta ol. So this stigmasterol is present in the plants as a lipid. So that's about the nomenclature of steroidal ring systems. Hope you have enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel, share this video with your friends, post your comments in the comment box. Thank you for watching this video.